Hello. What I'm going to do today is a tutorial that I had requested recently where I'm going to demonstrate how to create a new custom menu within an existing workbench. So it's a relatively simple process. First thing we're going to have to do is go to the keyword section and we're going to be creating a new keyword. So we right click new, give it a unique ID, tutorial underscore keyword will do. And in this type section, we're going to click this drop down and we're going to look for recipe filter. There we go. And this display name here, this is going to be what actually appears in the workbench when we're looking for our item. So this will be the name that will appear. So I'm going to just go for like tutorial stuff. That'll do. Okay. Next up, we're going to want to create our constructible object. So I'm going to assume that you have something specific in mind if you're watching this, but I'm just going to create just some like a tin can or something basic like that. So I'm going to right click new. You could edit an existing one like you can with a keyword as well, but I was right click new, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to call it work tutorial even underscore constructible object. As long as it's a unique ID, it doesn't matter. And now this workbench keyword is going to be the keyword you want associated with your constructible object. So this is the type of workbench it's going to appear in. If you're not sure what keyword you want, your best bet is to look at one of these vanilla ones, because I don't know all the keywords off the top of my head. But I'm going to look for Workbench Chem Lab in this example. Next up, we're going to want to add our recipe filter. So I'm going to go under this heading, Recipe Filters, right click, Add, and we're going to search out that recipe filter that we made before. Tutorial keyword. There you go. So now this is going to appear in the Workbench Chem Lab, which is the anything that's the chemistry labs, and it's going to be in the menu that we created using our tutorial keyword, which is called tutorial stuff. These match conditions, this is just any condition that you want to have for this to appear within the menu. So maybe if you want a player to have completed a quest or picked up a particular object or something like that, you put it down here. This isn't related to the actual construction of the object. This is where you're going to put the items that the player is actually going to need. So I'm going to right click new, and I'm just going to make a tin can. You can pretty much put any object in here at all, but I'm just going to do, steel scrap. So we're going to want to go for the component type, not the misc object, the component. And this is the quantity, so I'm going to have one steel, like that. And I'm going to have it create as, I'll do a tin can. Again, it can be anything, you probably already got something in mind here. And that's pretty much all you need to do. You don't actually have to create any UI elements or anything like that. That is all going to be automatically created by these keywords that we've attached. So we've attached the Chem Lab and we've attached the tutorial keyword. Okay, save, and I'm going to now jump into the game and demonstrate that. Okay, so here I am in Abernathy Farm as always, and I've constructed this handy chemistry workbench for us so we can test this out straight away. It's kind of kicking off at Abernathy Farm, but I'm sure it'll be okay. So if we scroll down here, we should come to, I think it's in alphabetical order, should come down to tutorial stuff, there it is. And you can see it's already, that's the name that we put in. If you want it to be standardized with the rest, write it in capitals. I didn't write it in capitals because I'd forgotten they all look capitalized, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's the name that we put in for our keyword. If you click on it, we can just make as many tin cans as we want. And that is everything. Hopefully that was useful, and hopefully that was clear. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.